Hi, what's up, guys? So I saw Sorry to Bother You the other day, and I'm just going to talk about some of the hidden messages that were in the movie. Not really hidden because they're right in front of your face, and if you choose not to be conscious of it, then that's you. But it was just cool how in the movie, Cash is green. So Cash is green. He's the guy who's trying to go up in the economic ladder. He's trying to ascend economically through material success, right? So he starts off as the telemarketer. Then the old head tells him, hey, why don't you use your white voice? That'll be much helpful for you, right? So he starts to use his white voice. But the thing is, as the movie progresses, he actually uses the white voice. So there's hella spoilers in this, by the way. So he uses the white voice and he talks to his girlfriend. She's like, don't use that. Like, that's his job. But the thing is, the more you're into your job, the more money you make, the more you become your job. He was beginning to lose his personality. He had to drop his friends who were in a lower, they were in a floor beneath him. He was a power caller. And what's interesting about when he became a power caller is there's a guy, they don't even say his name is blurred out, but he has an eye patch on his left eye. And in the group, in the movie, there's a group. They're like a power to the people kind of group against a company called No Worries. And No Worries is basically, it's like legal slavery. No Worries is the best way to describe where we're going with people who can't afford a place to stay and enough money to eat while trying to maintain a basic ass job. So you can't go to McDonald's, get a job, and then go get an apartment for rent and feed yourself. You really can't do it nowadays. So that's what No Worries was providing for in the movie. But the thing is, you would pretty much sign your life away and you would work for them, get a place to stay, and you get all the food that you want, yada, yada, yada. So it's basically like, think of prison, except you're getting paid a little bit better. Because in prison, they get paid like cents a day, and they're locked up. They get food, they get shelter, yada, same exact thing. So there's a group, Left Eye. And Left Eye, they're trying to like bring awareness. They're like, this is slavery, this is bad, yada, yada, yada. So when Cassius becomes a power caller, the guy introducing him is missing his left eye. So to me, that struck me as when you reach so far and like economic success, you look down on other people who don't have the same, they don't have the same money, because you're just like, yo, come on, man, like, come and get your own money. Like, why I gotta, they just look down on it. You turn a blind eye to things like that when you have money. When you have success, that's a big problem here, is like, we have such a huge wage gap. But the thing is, people with the most money, they don't really care about us. They're not with us. They're not here being broke with everybody else. They're turning their eye to us. They don't see us. Right? We're out of their optic view. No concern. So he's missing his eye. He doesn't see us. He's impervious to the struggle. He does not see the struggle. Another thing is they were talking about genetically modifying humans. They were going to inject something in them, and they were going to turn them to equestrians, horses, basically, horse people. And then the guy who kind of plays as like a Steve Jobs in the movie, he asked Cassius, he's like, hey, I need you to be like the MLK for these people, the horse people, because they're going to replace the regular No Worry people with horse people who are stronger, better, they work better, etc. They can perform the job better. So it's more profit. They're more profitable. That's in the whole movie. The people, everybody they talk about, they're looked as profit. So he says, I'm gonna need you to be an MLK for them. I'll pay you money, and all you have to do is you have to speak up for them. And we can see this in our society, our life today, kind of blurry, where people will be spokesperson for people. Like, everything is kind of rigged, So he wanted him to be the spokesperson, speak up, protest for them while getting paid. And it's ironic because there's a lot of people that you don't know about that you wouldn't think, but they're getting paid just to be in a position, just to stand up for you, but they're really not saying all the things that you want them to say because they're getting paid for it. There's only certain things that they can say. You speak on certain things, your head getting chopped off. Metaphorically, let's say it's economics instead. Your money's cut off. You're not getting your money if you say this. And we actually see this with like a lot of famous people. Like nowadays, certain celebrities, they say something, and now everybody, we want to make them look crazy. Like, in my opinion, Kanye West is crazy, right? But that man is also smart. And I'm not going to I'd rather save it for another video. If you know me, you know how I feel about Kanye West. I think he's honestly a genius, and I've been listening to his album, Yay and Kids See Ghosts. And that honestly speaks to me because that is such a revolutionary, like, that is a moving album. But aside from the point, I'm getting so off topic. I'm just gonna call this video like a vlog. I might as well. And the girlfriend in the movie, she was like talking about how he's using his white voice all the time, as I stated earlier, and then she ended up using the white voice for her art show. And you could see the hypocrisy in that, and it's just like, people shame you for getting ahead, but then they try to get ahead off the same tactics you're using, and they kind of brush you off while you're getting ahead and while they're getting ahead at the same time. Because in the movie, and he was like, why are you doing all this, blah blah blah. She's like, it's my show, you got somewhere else to be, you go. And she just kicks him to the curb, tells him, go to this party, do whatever. And it's also very interesting to note, because throughout the whole movie, I thought she was gonna get pregnant or something, and just, I don't know, I'd trap him. I don't know. I have a negative mind when it comes to stuff like that. But but the reason I thought this was because in the movie there was a poster and it said, be a good baby daddy. And if you look at it, it's like he's standing, he's got a Hennessy bottle and the kid in the other hand. But if you look closely to it, that's the Black Panther, Huey P. Newton. He's standing in a chair holding a spear. Gosh, I forgot what the other thing he was holding, but it looks the exact same as that. And just kind of struck me as odd, because people will wash your perception away of how you see things. So instead of a Black Panther, power to the people, it's, are you a good baby daddy? Yes, you are. It's, stuff like that. To kind of just, it's demeaning. It's very demeaning, honestly. But when you look at it, face value, you're like, oh, it's a good message. You should be a good baby daddy. But no, it's mockery of, Black Panther. Not so much mocking. Well, yeah, mocking. But when you really look at it, it's just showing you what people want to see you as, and what you will eventually see as yourself. Because a lot of people don't think so, but what you surround yourself, that's what you are. And what you see, that's what you are, even if you like it or dislike it. What you're surrounded, inward makes outward, and outward makes inward. You're a product of your environment, and you're also a product, I wouldn't say so much of your genetics. Genetics is just like this body, so the energy that's constantly moving. But this is just determined off of, it really has nothing to do with your personality as much. Tendencies, on the other hand, you can pick up from your parents, stuff like that. But that's all I really have to say about the video. I turned this into a vlog, but let me know. I know I don't have too many subscribers, but what? Like I was saying, oh man, that chopper was flying super close. But yeah, subscribe, yada yada yada. Share the video. Tell me what you want to talk about, because these are just gonna be vlogs. I'm just let you know right now. So